Right now, you think you're reading these words. You think your eyes are sending the room around you straight into your mind, clean and true, like a window letting in the light. But that window does not exist. What you are experiencing this second is not the world. It is a guess, a constant, detailed guess your brain makes about what's out there, and you have never caught it in the act. You feel like you're seeing reality. The real answer is far stranger. You are hallucinating, gently, every waking moment. The only reason it doesn't feel like one is that the guess happens to be useful. Here's the problem. Your brain sits locked inside your skull, in total darkness. It has never touched a tree, never seen a color, never heard a sound. All it ever receives is a storm of electrical signals coming through your nerves. Those signals are not pictures. They are not sounds. A burst of voltage carries no color and no melody, so the brain has to take that meaningless energy and turn it into the vivid world you believe you live in. How? In the 1860s, a German physician named Hermann von Helmholtz noticed something that broke the simple idea of the eye as a camera. The information arriving at your eyes is far too blurry, too incomplete to build the rich world you actually experience. So your brain, he argued, must be filling in the rest. He called it unconscious inference. Your perception is an educated guess you don't know you're making. The neuroscientist Anil Seth puts it in a sentence that's hard to forget. When our guesses about the world match reality, we call it perception. When those same guesses lose their grip on reality, we call it hallucination. Same machinery. The only difference is whether the guess is tied to the world. Perception is a hallucination that happens to be correct. Karl Friston gave this idea its mathematical backbone. Your brain is a prediction engine. It constantly predicts what it expects to sense next, before the signal even arrives, then checks reality against its own guess. When the prediction is right, the world feels instant and stable. When it's wrong, the brain updates. Don't believe your body is any different. In 1998, two scientists, Botvinnik and Cohen, hit a person's real hand and placed a fake rubber hand in front of them. They stroked both at the same time. Within minutes, the person felt the rubber hand as their own. When a hammer swung down toward it, they flinched in genuine fear, sweating, recoiling to protect a hand made of plastic. Your sense of owning your own body is also a guess, and it can be hijacked in under 5 minutes. Now look around your room. It feels sharp in every direction, but only a tiny patch at the center of your gaze is truly in focus, about the size of your thumbnail at arm's length. Everything else is blurry, and there's a literal blind hole in each eye where the optic nerve leaves. You've never seen that hole. Your brain simply fills it in and hands you a picture that feels flawlessly clear. This is why, in a dark forest, you see a face in the shadows of a tree. Your brain expects faces, hunts for faces, because faces matter to survival. With little real signal to push back, the prediction wins. It's why you see a man in the moon and a face on the front of a car. The British neuroscientist Chris Frith said it best. The brain's model of the world is a fantasy that coincides with reality. And you notice it everywhere, once you know. The phantom buzz of a phone that never rang. The song lyric you mishear and can't unhear. Two people who watch the same event and remember it completely differently, each certain they're right. So much of what you react to was never out there. It was painted in by your own mind, then handed to you labeled as plain fact. The guess is usually good. It kept your ancestors alive for millions of years. But knowing it's a guess opens a small gap of humility between you and your certainty. A model can be updated. Right now, you think you're reading these words. You are. But the page, the room, the hands holding it, the self that feels like it's reading, all of it is a quiet, lifelong hallucination. Your brain paints in the dark, so seamless and so kind that you mistook it. Every day for the world.